Hello. Yo. Hello, everyone. How you all doing? All right, KA, Ryan, Jordan, Welsh lad, Racy boy, Tim, you're a tosser. Dosser. All right, Liam, gallery, not too bad. Bit boring. Not much to do, is there? It's cold on the roof, was it? All right, Ryan. Sam, you all right, mate? Stephen. All right, Charlie, you up to, mate? New barn brickwork. Charlie boy, know anyone I can get hold of a trowel, mate, or anything similar? Mate, I've been looking myself. There's nothing. What's that thing you found, Amy? What was that thing you found? That magnet thing. What was that thing you found? She's going.
We've got to just make sure it works.
Got to make sure it works first, because we're going to order a load if it doesn't we?
Yeah.
I'm just about to buy a load of trowels and cut them down into pick and dip trowels. Start auctioning them on eBay. What do you reckon? I'll sell them with the belt that I use and the hammer holster and the pouch that I use. I'm going to sell it as a little kit. All right, James Swan. Get a gauge on. No. Jazz. Funny. All right, Carl Dixon. How you doing? Jordan James. Man United West Ham are on. This best be good. I'm not really a football fan, mate. So if you're a football fan, off you go. Don't let me hold you back. Would you work for Persimmons Homes regardless of their reputation? To be honest, if they pay well and the plots are easy, yeah. R12 L89. I made a trail mate up last night as pucker. Send me it over. Show me what it is. Abrix Magnet has took belt clip. That works well. Oi, oi, Rossi boy. Try selling on Facebook or YouTube first. Need any hose, mate? Fuck off. Daz B smashing it. Aaron Griffiths, alright, mate. Up the hammers, Jason. The blonde bricky has just got a belt with a magnet on it. That will work. It held his brick hammer. I'll have to have a look at that. Do you drink in the week? Nah, no. To be honest, I don't even really drink at the weekends, mate. Probably had about 4 or 5 drinks in the last year. You still working on the roofs, Connor? Grant Connor. Ah, you fuck. Your nan. They don't sell them anymore, mate. Oh, I don't know if any of you are looking to buy the Fitz brick clamps, but the person that made them has got in contact with me and said that he's back in stock. So if any of you are trying to get hold of any, now's your time to have a look. Yeah, I still got. You can still use code Charlie as well for 10% discount on BT's tools. when they've actually got them in stock. They've never got the fucking things in stock. Jez Bish, can't be asked with football. I watch Harry Potter. Yeah, up Harry Potter, mate. I love a bit of Harry Potter. Cheers, Kev. KA. Just watched that video. Yes. I don't think videos do it much justice, really. It's beautiful, really, isn't it? Cannot understand a word you're saying, mate. You got the week off, lad. Well, yeah, I mean, it ain't going to hit 3 degrees, is it? So, you know, they want pride in the job award. So, I doubt. I haven't even asked to go in there. They haven't got in contact with me. So, I'm assuming that, you know, you got to do things properly if you're videoing it every day, ain't you? Doesn't look good on me if I'm going in there and laying in -2. Do you get a tax rebate? No, I do. I have to pay money usually. That was actually yesterday that I went out with a family, mate. I just didn't get around to posting it up. Today I just went out with the dog. We went out for like a long and Amy.
I'm not a dog.
You're not a dog. We went out for a nice 2-hour walk in the snow again in the woods. It was quite nice actually. Reedy. like your style, mate. Bit more of that, please. How old are you and Amy? I'm 32. She's 20. Lucky me. Yeah, President. Wide London or narrow London? I'd say wide London. Always use Philadelphia. I've gone off Philadelphia. They just hold too much muck near the end, I think. You'll have to buy one of my trowels when I make them up. I'm going to be cutting a load down to the shape that I use, selling them. Be like 30 or 40 trowels. Well, if I get them, they're WHS. That I haven't got them yet, so I'm hoping to get them anyway. WHS trowels, and I'll be cutting them down. They're the old school ones. Charlie, who's the best trowel you've worked with? Probably my Uncle Rich. And then his mate Paul, he's pretty good. Bit slower, but probably neater than my uncle. But my uncle's all round better. James Swan. I made a bit of a mistake with the Fitzbricks clamp. They're not like an upgrade. They're more for chippies, because a lot of chippies watch my channel and a lot of chippies have bought it. And he's had feedback about changing sizes of the Fitzbricks clamps to suit a chippy. So that's what he was actually telling me about. I made a bit of a mistake. So the ones that we actually use are the ones for us, but the Type 2 that are coming out are going to be for chippies and for the Americans, I think, and because they have them hollow blocks or whatever, so I think that's for them. But our ones are pretty much, I can't remember who does your tats. Inkworks in Colchester, mate. What camera equipment do you use? Just a GoPro 7, mate. Hello, Arnus. Skirius. How you doing? Did you like my thumbnail? R12L89. You get the Fitzbricks from bricktools.com off the top of my head. Brickworktools.com, maybe. Just type in Fitzbrick clamp on Google and you'll find them. Great fun, you're good on the board. Yeah, that board's not for snow, it's for water. So there's no grips on the bottom. So it's just going in the direction it wanted. I couldn't control it. Straight on my arse. George Spencer, top boy. Keep the hard work up, mate. Charlie bits us. Matt Reeves, it's good to hear, mate. Next time you fight, stick a few blocks in your gloves. Yeah, I could do with it, can I? Joe Gibbons, you got an Insta, Charlie. Yeah, mate. Collison Brickwork. Or my personal one is Charlie Collison. Amy still ain't cut the mop. Nah. Why don't you cut me mop yet, Aim? She's got her headphones in. She's doing her uni work. Do you work in millimetres or inches? I work in millimetres, mate. Joseph Henley. Are you based in Suffolk mainly? Essex area, Suffolk area, yeah. I'm sort of like in between, you know, Suffolk and Essex, really. I'm sort of like just in between both. Are you based in... I'm thinking of moving back there when I finish my apprenticeship. Yeah, we do. This time of year, we do. We probably lose, I don't know, a month over the Christmas period and into the new year, I'd say. We probably lose, I'd say, 2 months, easily 2 months over a whole year from bad weather or bad organisation of the sites you're on, silo not being full or forklift driver getting a puncher. We lose a lot of time. Yeah, we lose a lot of time as bricklayers, but the earning capacity is quite high in the time that you do work if you're good at your job. Jane Gregg. Nice story, pal. Charlie, are you the fastest trout out there? No. I'm up there, though. When I want to be. Honest. Cheers, mate. You'll have to give me a couple more. You'll have to. Do you do? Or honest? Do you edit videos as well? I could send you a couple of videos. You can edit them for me while you're at it. Paul Lindsay, you not fancy doing extensions and renovations? Nice bit of inside work. You would soon pick up first fix joinery and plasterboard, etc. Yeah, probably would, but you know, I'm one of them that stick to what I know best. I mean, don't get me wrong, I might take it on, but I just like doing my brickwork. And to be honest, I'm not too fussed about having a bit of time off here and there. I like to work when the conditions are right, but Stephen Price, keep it up, mate, top man. What builders do you work for? MBL. Just a couple, only a couple really. I'm trying to go my own way, if I'm honest. Did you ever see that Brick Buddy on the shopping channel? No, what's that, mate? What's your views on Corona, mate? Don't get me started on that, for fuck's sake. Why did I pick bricklaying? My mate Kieran was doing it. and I just started. My granddad had just got me a job as a porter in the Essex University, and I was cleaning out. I was going up and down the elevators, picking out all the rubbish bins, and that was making me feel sick going up and down. I'd done about a week, and I thought, "Fuck this." So I ended up speaking to my mate Kieran. He's like, "Oh, I'm doing bricklaying down at college. It's right, you'll laugh." So I ended up going down there, and yeah, now here I am. Shaggy and Scoot stole this. Alright, let's just skipped a load of people. Where was I? When you're going to move into a house, once I've built it, saving up. I've been saving for about 3 years. I'm not going to get a mortgage. I know you have to get a mortgage on some of it, but I want to buy most of it outright. And I'd like to really buy my own bit of land and start from there. But I reckon it will have to be buying like a bungalow or something, a cheap bungalow, a detached bungalow, and knocking it down and rebuilding it. But I've been saving for about 3 years. I'll edit for you for a little fee. To be honest, I quite like editing it, to be honest. What's the chances of being kept on the apprenticeship after the first year of your apprenticeship if you're over 25? If you're any good, they'll keep you on, mate. Need a minimum working temperature in the UK. We have. It's free and rising. Cheers, Ben. Thanks for that. What would you choose? Probably chippy work. Trent, Snook. Probably chippy work, mate. Ben Beaver. I'll be brick all day long, mate. Probably a little bit of render here and there, but, you know, mainly brick. See a brick on edge, tile creasing, bang on level, and lay bricks with no bed. See your brick on edge, get tile creasing, bang on level. Lay the brick on edge with no bed when flaunched a solid. Yeah, I don't think I'll get away with video on that, mate. Good idea, though. Why is your flat so messy? I've got a child in it, you know what I mean? It's not clean all the time. We keep it clean most of the time. I'm not too fussed if you see it a bit messy. It's a real life, you know what I mean? It's, you know, real life ain't prim and proper all the time, is it? I really couldn't care less if it was a bit messy and you seen it a bit messy. I've got a child, for fuck's sake. What's your views on site agents? It's just like anyone really, isn't it? It's, you got arseholes in all the trades, ain't you? And you got good people in all the trades. The site agent we've got at the minute, he's 27, he's young, but he's a lot better than some of the foremans I've come across. The vaping builder. Yeah, I will do, mate. I will do. Bungalows aren't cheap. Yeah, I know. I found I was looking at bungalows not so long ago, and I think they've cottoned on to what builders were doing. They were buying them cheap, like run down ones. Even the run down ones have gone up in price now because they know that they're gonna do them up and sell them on for more. James Smith. You're right. If you could build your KA, I'd probably have a concrete floor, mate. Do I know Stu Compton? We've had a chat. Don't know him. Ben Kimber, if you was going to start up your own again, would it be tools? What's he trying to say? Oh, that's a bit of a long question, mate. Oh, right. I thought you meant for bricklaying. Sorry, Grant, Connor. I just thought you meant for bricklaying, mate. All right, Jolly Ollie. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Still snowing, yeah, I know. Fucking joke, innit? And then it's supposed to rain next week, innit? So that'd be typical, wouldn't it? How many days you been able to do since New Year? I couldn't tell you, mate. I'd have to quickly look back on my videos. Buy Bitcoin. Nah. Not my cup of tea, mate. Slong Wong. All right, mate. Where's Ryan Spindler? Don't know, mate. Is wood framing? Nah, it's not very popular over here, mate. It's usually traditional block and brick. You get a bit of thingy. What's it called? Timber framed. Is Amy a good bricklayer? She will be. Arnus Skirius. Yeah, top man. Cheers, Matty Leach. We was laying 10 till 3 today up in Preston. Was it even warm enough, or was it just site agent not caring because they needed the plots done? Have you had much experience with architects? If so, how have you found it? To be honest, they just give you the drawings and you don't really hear much from them. It's pretty much make it up from their drawings. What's my favourite takeaway? Come on, you must know what my favourite takeaway is. I do it every Friday. Fish and chips. Martin Dykes. I don't think so, mate. Would you say Philadelphia 12-inch is a good trowel if you're not suffering from wrist strain? No, because you're going to cause it. I just don't get it. I can get just as many bricks down with a 9-inch trowel as someone who uses a 12-inch trowel, and I don't feel half as tired by the end of the day. Which part of the UK will have built me home? Well, it's got to be within driving distance. Couple of hours of Essex, of Colchester to see my girl. You and Adam should build a plot together and record it. Well, I've offered him if he wants to come, and he's more than welcome. Why did you build the garden wall as 2 rows of stretcher bond and not as a single solid layer with no cavity? Because that's what they wanted, mate. It's just fast and cheap for them to build it that way. Stretcher bond's a cheap bond to build. See, Amazon has the trail mates on Amazon. I don't think so, mate. If they do, well, you've got me wanting to have a quick look. Amy,
What?
go on Amazon quickly and see if they've got trail mates. Someone just said they've got them online. Got them on there. If they have, quickly order 10.
On Amazon?
Yeah. Bricklaying with Steve and Alex. How you doing, boys? Yeah, mate. It's just a ridiculous size trowel, isn't it? It's just like, oh, look at me and me big trowel. You know. What? Have they got it? No. They ain't got trowel mates yet. You fucking winding me up. Have they?
I'm looking.
Look faster, come on.
You've just disturbed me from my uni work, so you can wait.
Oh, I can see now. I look like a cunt with these on. Fuck that.
No.
No, they ain't got them on there. What bonding pattern would you build your own house in? I love Flemish bond. It's very pretty. Where did you get your own magnet? The belt, the tool, the magnet come with the trail mate, the belt, and then I got sent a different belt. I've just got Amy the belt and the holster and the pouch that I use. I'm just trying to sort out some sort of magnet for her at the minute. You love me Russian hat, do you, Jerry? Cold button. I don't. I can't even. 8 meters long. I couldn't tell you, mate. Tell me how many bricks is that off the top of your head? What bonds have I done? Not many, mate. English bond, Flemish bond, and stretcher bond. Nothing fancy really, mate. Obviously, I've done all the different ones they show you down the college, but that's about it, really. Can you get your Rodneys? Do I have any aches and pains from building? I used to have a bad wrist from using a big trowel, and I don't anymore at all. I don't really feel like I've done a day's graft compared to what I used to with the 12-inch trowel. Have I done any Gothic arches? No. It's not something they do on site. Me and Al finally got ourselves some tool belts last week. You got them, did ya? Good on ya. It's nice just having your tape, your hammer. I know you probably ain't got a trowel, mate, but it's just nice to have your tape and your hammer and your bolster with you at all times. So much more efficient. Jez bish, piss off. Prick. When you're back on site, I'll be back on site when weather's permitting, mate. I'm literally just waiting for weather, really. I could probably go there and load out, but then that defeats the object of having my hog carrier there, doesn't it? I don't want to pay him top money and then go there, load it out for him, and him have a nice, easy day just dishing out muck. Monk Bond. Yeah, I've seen a bit of that Monk Bond. That Rob Songer does a bit of Monk Bond on his channel, isn't he? What's easier, English or Flemish bond? They're both, I find them both the same, really. Oliver Morgan, have you heard the news? No. Let me know. Carp only. Have you ever been carp fishing? Yeah, down High Woods I have. Are you level 2, 3 or 4? Level 3, but I've been on site for 17 years now. What's the fanciest job you've ever had to do, Charlie? Probably the house that I built on my... if you go on my Collison Brickwork page on Facebook, that house I built was pretty fancy. Other vid, you had a wakeboard. Yeah, I used to do a lot of wakeboarding. Yeah, but I fucked my knee up doing a front flip off of the loading bay. So the loading bay, the bay. So I had to stop doing that for a while. My knees only just got better from it. I used to do a lot of wakeboarding. Great fun in the summer. Cheers, Jerry. Ever got angry on site? Yeah, who hasn't? Do you ever brick a barbecue? Yeah, I've done a brick barbecue. What bricklayer hasn't done a brick barbecue? You're not a bricklayer if you ain't done a brick barbecue. What's a trowel, mate? It's a magnetic belt, magnetic pad for your trowel. Who the fuck is Sugma? I know you use DeWalt, but Makita or Milwaukee, which do you prefer? Probably Makita. I was going to buy a Makita, the new Makita radios, because my radio is shite. Nice one, Oliver. Nice one. So, what's your prices in? I'm on 52.5 1,000. 550. Balls. Dickhead. Anthony Harrison. You right, mate? All right, all done?
No.
No, you going to say hello to everyone? No? Why not? You're not going to say hello?
Hello. Everyone.
You look like a secretary in them glasses. Very beautiful.
Thank you.
What's the biggest mistake you've ever made on site? My most costly one was I was on a site. I'd only been on price for a little while, about a year. I had about 5, 6 blokes working for me. And I took a job on that I wasn't really making very much money off of, because it's just, my experience of being on price wasn't very good. And I didn't know when to walk away, but I stayed. And I basically took a house on, and there was 4 types of a J type. So you had like A type, B type, C type, but it was a J type, and there was 4 types of this J type. And the site agent gave me the wrong drawing so that the base of the build was the same, but the windows in every floor were in different places. So they basically made me change every single window, and they said I wouldn't get paid until I changed every window and sorted everything out. I had to get a little loan out to pay everyone. It got me up to about 10 grand. And then once I'd sorted all the windows out, they basically said, right, fuck off. So I ended up in like 15 grand's worth of debt, and I had to say to everyone, sorry, I can't afford this anymore. And then I had to go as a one-on-one on footings, and I made a fortune. So, having a big gang isn't always the answer to making money at bricklaying. One-on-one, you make good money if you know what you're doing. Thanks, Emilio Alvarez. Thank you very much. Any tips on going on site for doing extensions all the time? Well, like I just said just then, mate, keep it small. One-on-ones work well. You and a hod carrier, maybe an apprentice as well. So you can say you're a 2-on-1. They don't really like one-on-ones coming onto house builds, so go on there as a hod carrier and a little apprentice, and just take your time. I find that when you're a new person on site, you have to be there for a while to get any service, to get taken seriously. You have to stick at it for a while. You can't just expect to turn up and get the cream. Ryan, Connor Flint, 199. Thank you very much, mate. You should have said something, but cheers for the super chat anyway. Unreal. Someone said your home's messy. Yeah, I know, mate. Who cares? It's being lived in. I got a little baby here. Do you know what I mean? I'll tidy up, and she fucking makes a mess 5 minutes later.
And you make a mess.
And I make a mess. I love making a mess. But I like to make a mess. Get up in the morning, have a tidy up, go for a walk with a dog, come back, have a workout.
Make a mess.
I got to make a mess. I got nothing to do otherwise, have I? Make a mess, let you tidy it up. We was thinking about stripping this whole flat apart and doing it up, but what's the point? Jamie Clark, yeah, send me it over. Send me a picture. Go on my Instagram or fucking something and send me one. That's Reese Alexander, 2-on-1 gang. He makes a fortune. Yeah. It's easy. It's easy when small gangs make money. If you've got a big gang, it needs to be, you need to be the only gang on site. You need to be the only gang getting all, because if you've got a couple of big gangs on one site, it doesn't work very well, I don't find. Shinobi, my mate's an architect, so I might have to tap him up. I'll give him some sort of idea of what I want. But I've been collecting pictures and stuff of what I like over the years, of what, the final product might look like. I'd like it very open planned, big windows. See, you're a regular and not a goofy. Mother's teapot. Charlie, I'm a joiner who's addicted to your channel. I can tell the missus that I'm not nuts. Yeah, tell her if she was watching, she'd be addicted too. Yeah, I see, Kyle. Yeah, I see that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I was going to make a snowman, but that's pretty pathetic and sad, really, isn't it, if you compare it to an igloo. Elite flooring. Cheers, mate. Thank you. What sort of advice would you give to someone who's been on private jobs since they started and wanted to go on site? My experience on privates isn't that great. I've been on site my whole life, so I don't know. It's just fast paced. They want everything done tomorrow. the day before, sorry. If they ask you when is it getting done, don't give them a day, especially in... That will come out, especially...
It's been washed.
Yeah, but...
Should I put it back on another wash?
It needs probably a hotter wash. Yeah, no, just... I don't really know, mate, to be honest. What to say? That site you're on, what's the house prices? They're not great, but they're easy plots, square plots. 15, 550 a thousand and 1550 a metre.
Come out of this.
Huh?
It's come out of this.
How's it? Jerry Groves, can't understand why you said building square houses bores you, bored you, but that's where the money's at. It is where the money's at, but it's mind numbing for me now. I want to, I like to, challenge myself, and something that's been sent to me is a nice little challenge, a nice little build. And as much as, my price will be a lot higher on this house that I want to do, I probably still wouldn't earn as much as what I'm doing on square houses. But I'm not even earning that great in a minute anyway, because I'm spending so much time faffing about recording and thinking about recording. I probably lose £100 to 50 to £100 a day some days, faffing about. My camera ain't working. I could have laid 15 blocks in that time. 25 bricks in the time I've faffed about 10 times a day. That's 250 bricks. Luke Live, cheers for the super chat, mate. 79p. I don't know why, but I'm getting Facebook request after Facebook request on here. Do you think you will be on the trail this week, Chaz? Probably not, mate, if I'm honest. I might do if I'm not, I might do a little brick tool review. I don't know. I might do an update on my tool bag or something. It's a bit different to when I first started. I could get all my tools out of my van and go through the whole lot or something. I don't know if that's something you'd all be interested in seeing. Ollie Carez, 550 a thousand, mate. 1550 a metre. Put Makita in your tool bag. Yeah, so they can all copy you. I've done a little bit of stonework, not a lot. It's not hard. It just takes a lot of time, doesn't it? Why do you not use a 600mm stability level anymore? Shana, who? Khan said he worked for you. Don't know, mate. Lawrence Kerwin. The best thing about learning pick and dip is the looks on all the old farts' faces when you keep smashing them on the line. Complete game changer, and I'm only on day rate in London. You've been showing them all up, have you? It's so much quicker, isn't it? If you've got the right bricks and the right mark, you'll smash anyone all day. Jerry Weston. About a year now, mate. Hector. Ever wanted to do restoration work? Not really, mate. Not my cup of tea. Would you recommend buying every BT clamp? Yes and no. Yes, they are good, but it's getting to the point where I've got so many clamps that it's doing my nutting carrying them about. So I'm going back to Blake's for a little while once I get going again. Did you ever think that you would get the following you have, Charlie? No, I just winged it, mate. It's been quite a nice surprise, if I'm honest. And I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing and see where it goes. How much did all your tattoos cost you? Don't know, 20 grand, 25? I'm literally covered from head to toe. I've only got a little bit of space left on my ribs. Both legs are done. Both arms are done. Back's done. Chest, belly's done. Neck's done. I've literally just got down the sides of both ribs. All right, trouble?
Yeah.
Stu did a video. Yeah, I see that. Fire blaster. I did see that. Desperate times, eh? He does have some time on his hands, doesn't he, our Stu? Jesus. Building some of the things he builds. And he got a normal job like the rest of us. Clamped out of control. Yeah, something like that, Lee. You should do an update on your van. Yeah, I should do, really, shouldn't I? Where'd you get your van from? It's nice. I was quite lucky with that, actually. I was just... I've decided that I wanted to go down private, my own privates and that. So having a truck wasn't really ideal. So I went and looking for a van, and that one popped up. It popped up at about 12 grand, including the VAT, which I was quite surprised at because they're usually around 13 to 14 with the year plate it was at, and plus the VAT on top of that. So I was a bit skeptical about buying it, but it's done me good so far. How's Amy's driving coming on? Well, one of her Christmas presents was I bought her an intensive driving course to do. When was it booked for?
1st of February.
1st of February, and she hasn't been able to do it. So.
Is that you or him?
Oh, I did let one go. Cheers, Jerry. Do a van update. He loves building a corner on the deck. Yeah. Do you love forklift drivers? Yeah, ones that turns up. Our ones seem to have a fucking puncture every Friday. What do you enjoy on your days off the most when you can? I don't know if it was the sesh. I love taking my dog for a walk. Long walk. Bit of fresh air in the woods. Silence, birds chirping. Backfire, Matty. Cheers, mate. All right. Should we Netflix and chill? What? What? All right. Anyway, lads, I'm off. It's me. Do you think that a traditional bricklayer channel is a bit of a weapon? Nah, well, I'll let other people make their own decisions on him. All right. See you all later. Oh, bit of nip slip there. See you later, lads and lasses, if you're watching.